Violence in the Middle East leaves about 1 million Assyrian Christians refugees since 2003. Those figures come from the Iraqi Christian Relief Council. Juliana Taimoorazy is a founder of that council. And what inspired you to begin this effort?
Well, this persecution is nothing new to my nation. It has been going on for 14 centuries. But when the war with Iraq began in 2003 and my people started suffering greatly, I met with Cardinal George and I asked him, what is the Vatican doing to help the persecuted church in Iraq? And he asked me to come in for a meeting, and I couldn't believe a cardinal would ask me to go to a meeting. I did. And after a meeting with the Peace and Justice Office, I came away, them telling me that this is a calling that you have to start this organization to raise awareness among Americans, to tell them that there are Christians in Iraq and who your people are. So for the last 7.5 years, we've been traveling throughout the country. We talk in churches, we raise money, and we support the 2 main organizations on the ground for all the displaced that are truly have lost everything.
And what a powerful personal story you have to tell. You say that martyrdom is part of your ancestry. Explain that.
Yes, unfortunately, or fortunately, however we want to look at it, it's difficult all the way around. 8 members of my family within a 120-year span have died in the name of Christ. My great-grandfather, who became to the States, and he wanted to become a minister when he went back to Iran after he studied here. He died in a camp, World War I. Then his wife, who died along with her 2 sisters. She was raped and killed by the Kurds, simply because she was a Christian. And then moving on to Russia, where my great-grandparents, who remained alive, they went to Russia. My great-grandfather died because he was a priest and his cross was exposed. So this is something that is a part of our DNA, and it's not only my family. There are about 4.5 million Assyrians, also known as Chaldeans and Syriacs in the world, who have given martyrs. It's just not only my family.
I want to point out a film that you are co-producing with our friend Jason Jones. Yes. It's called Sing a Little Louder. What's the premise?
Well, this is a true story of the Jews and others that were being taken to death camps on trains. And the churches that were alongside of these train tracks, they were singing louder and louder as these Jews were crying out for help. And what is happening today, that type of treatment that the Jews and others received during the Holocaust, the church is silent, or it's singing louder to drown out the cries from the East. And we're hoping through this movie that silence will be broken, that we will wake up the church in the West.
I can't wait to see it. We'll have you back again to talk about that a little bit more. Juliana Taimoorazy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. God bless you.